Hey folks, this is Gene from Regular Guy Mountain Biking, and in this video I'll be doing a product review of the ODRVM 4K action camera. Okay folks, once again this is Gene from Regular Guy Mountain Biking. Thanks so much for tuning into this product review. As I mentioned before, I'll be doing a product review on the ODRVM 4K action camera. So this is a low-cost, full-featured action camera that was provided to me to do a product review on. In fact, as of the recording of this video, I think it goes for $69.99. And again, low-cost action camera, though does a lot of cool stuff and comes with a lot of cool stuff. The first part of this product review, I'm going to spend just discussing all the things that come with the actual camera. Obviously, you know, duh, you get the camera itself, and I'm using the camera right now to record this video. I am using another external microphone to record the audio, not because the microphone's not good in this camera, but I use an external microphone when I record these videos all the time. Even when I use my DSLR or any of my GoPros, it's pretty common to use another microphone to collect the audio and sync it in later on. The actual camera comes with the pretty standard, button layout. It's got, a little record button on top and a power one on the front, a couple side buttons, and your standard jacks on the side. You put your SD card on the micro SD card on the side. You put the battery from the bottom. Pretty standard layout that you've seen with most action cameras. It does have a nice screen on the back, so you can see what you're recording and what you have recorded. You can do a playback. The actual screen is not a touch screen. You have to use the buttons to maneuver through the features of the camera. For $69.99, I'm not really complaining too much about the screen not being touch. It would be great if it was touch, but you gotta cut a corner here and there. So besides getting the camera with the purchase of the camera, what else do you get? You do get a nice case, and it's a nice standard, foam case, and I mean, it comes with a ton of stuff. This isn't going to be your standard unboxing where I take every little piece and, oh, look what you get this, and oh, you get one of those. It would take forever for me to do this, and you'd already click into the next video. I can tell you that I'm very happy with the stuff you do get with this actual camera. One of the big things that I like about this case, or this kit rather, is it also comes with a remote. So with this camera kit, you get a remote that can start and stop the video and also take pictures. So that's pretty cool. This is a thumbs up. I do really like what you get with the actual kit. Now before I start talking about the video quality, I do want to talk a little bit about the quality of the actual camera and the adapters and things you get with the kit. So look, this is a $69.99 action camera. The plastic, the mounts, it is a little bit lower end plastic. I mean, you can feel that. It's not terrible, but it's not the same quality plastic you're going to get on a $300 or $400 action camera. You got to cut some corners someplace. I feel they make up for those corners in the video quality, which you'll see some clips in just a little while. Now let's talk about the video and how I use this camera. So one of the first tests I did with this camera was I wanted to see if it would mount inside my gimbal. I use a RGMTB gimbal, okay? And since this action camera is roughly the same size of a GoPro, it's a little bit thicker, but it's pretty much the same form factor in a lot of other ways. It actually fit perfectly inside that gimbal. So for anyone that's looking at getting this camera and wanting to use it with a gimbal, like a RGMTB or that style mount that a lot of gimbals have that's similar, this action camera will fit inside of those cases just fine. Let's talk about using this camera not on a gimbal, which I think is very important, because if you're looking to save money and you're only spending $70 on an action camera, you might not have $250 or $300 to spend on a gimbal, right? I thought it worked pretty darn good. I'm going to show you some clips right now. I thought the video quality was fine. There's a lot of features. It is a 4K camera, so you have a lot of different video resolutions you can choose from. But I was able to get a lot of really nice clips with this, and I thought the video quality was more than adequate. More than adequate for a camera in the $70 range. Again, to compare this to the video quality of a high-end GoPro. I don't think the video quality of this camera is as good as my GoPros. I'm also saying that if you only have $70, you're not going to be spending it on this camera and saying, oh my god, everything looks like garbage, why did I buy this thing? Let's kind of wrap this up and talk about some things that I liked and some things I didn't like. Number one, as I told you, I really like all the stuff you get with this camera. I was very impressed with the amount of accessories you get with this. I had no problem pairing the remote with the camera. It worked really well. No problem at all. So the accessories, the camera, I mean, I don't think you really can beat it for $70. Total thumbs up. I did have a little bit of problem here and there with some of the firmware. It was saying the battery was really low, though I was still able to use the battery. Every once in a while things would maybe get glitched here and there. So I do think that if there was some more time spent updating the firmware, this camera would be an excellent camera. That when you get a glitch in the firmware or something doesn't work exactly right, that just ticks people off, all right? Because you're expecting to take a shot and something might lock up or something like that. It doesn't help much. One of the other things that I did have a problem with was pairing this camera with my Android phone. Now, I do want to make this clear. I had zero problems pairing this with my iPhone. So I don't know if maybe there was an issue with my Android phone. So I don't want to go on record saying that this won't pair with an Android phone. That would not be fair. But it also wouldn't be fair for me to not tell you how things happen with the review. Look, folks, this is a pretty nice entry-level 4K action camera. For $70, okay, this is a pretty nice camera for either A, someone that wants an extra camera to take with them for like B-roll, you know, put it on the side of the trail and get your friends riding by it. Maybe not your primary one if you're going to do some hardcore long riding. You might want something a little bit different for that. But for your B-roll, for your extra camera, I got no problem with this camera at all for that kind of stuff. If you're just getting into the whole action camera field, this is a great camera for that. Why do you want to go spend $400 or $300 or even buy a used action camera that you don't know what someone did to it and you have no warranty if you don't even know if you're going to like it? I do give it a thumbs up, but I also hope you understand that there are areas where I do feel there's some improvement for this camera, and I made them clear. So that's my review on the ODRVM 4K action camera. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. I also would love to get some descriptions or some comments down in the description below or in the comment section. You know what I'm talking about. Do you own this camera? Am I completely off base? Do you think I sugarcoated something? Or tell me what you think down there. Should I have said something else? Let me know what your thoughts are. If you have any questions on the camera, put them down in there and I'll get them answered for you as well. As always, keep the party on the pedals, my friends. I'm so grateful to have you watching these videos and subscribing to the channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
The corners, or what are we going to do there?
We'll stop right above those corners so you can actually see the corners because it's kind of hidden going into it. Well, I'll make sure everybody's together.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not going to go like nuts in this color.